Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Facebook Live. I am your style expert here, Brandy. We are going to have some fun today, like we always do. Today, it is all about our favorite tees of summer. And what are some of our favorite denim choices and pant choices and accessories choices that we are going to pair back to some of these fabulous pieces? I am so excited that we have a special guest here with us today. Her name is Kat. She has been with the organization for a very long time and one of our senior designers here. So she's going to join us as a guest model and help show some of the beautiful things that we have today. So let's get to it. Let's get this fashion party started, shall we? We are live, so please say hello. Tell us where you're joining from and let us know what are some of your favorite pieces today. So without further ado, Kat, come on out. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hi. All right, so as I said, Kat is one of our senior designers here at White House Black Market. She knows these items better than anybody, so there could not be a better person to showcase some of them. I had to start with this one. First of all, color obsessed, like heart, double heart, fireworks. This ombre or dip dye technique is something that is so incredibly popular right now, but it's also so flattering. Why don't you give us a little spin so that we can see the whole situation here? What I love about it is with that dark color starting at the base and then lightening as we go up, it automatically brings the eyes upward, right towards your beautiful face. I also love there's this beautiful, delicate, almost like tulle neckline here with the contrast stitching, and then this little drop sleeve here. So if you notice, there's no stitch, it's just what's called the drop. So it's taking what is something like just your essential, but it is giving us so much drama, so much fashion. And then to start, we've paired it back with a great pair of like the essential, like little black pant, looking so slick, so fabulous, but let's add a little something to it, shall we? Okay, so you girls all know that I love the third piece, and that can be the blazer, a topper, a kimono, a partridge in a pear tree, whatever it's gonna be, but you know that I love a good third piece. And the reason that I love them is now all of a sudden we are getting some major fashion credit between the ombre and the dip dye on our tee, the beautiful mixed print on the kimono, and then of course this awesome texture with the fringe at the bottom. I love things that all have like a great little movement to it. Let's see, do we have, as my 5-year-old daughter always says, does it have good twirl? It definitely has good twirl. I absolutely love this. Now, let's take this tee one step further. I have to add the bag to it too. Why does this work? It works for me because you are pretty much taking the same color palette and then playing with it in different ways. So you're starting with the essential tee, you're adding in the mixed print of the florals, and then taking those same beautiful raspberry sorbets, the fuchsias, the burgundies, and mixing it all together. How do you feel?
I feel great.
I mean, it's like I don't know where you're going, but I want to go with you. Well, I would say as like the first essential little tee, the dip dye in this beautiful color, check and mate. Let's see what else you have in store for us. Okay. Thanks, Kat. I mean, we're off to a fabulous start. I mean, I've been saying it for a few weeks now. I feel like all of those beautiful bright pinks are like the color of this summer. They're vibrant, they're bright, and they're cheerful, right? It really is like the summer of, of kind of coming back out. It's the summer of joy. Well, while she's changing, I want to talk about a little bit about this little tee. Now, when we talk about prints, to me, the perfect place to start is always with stripes. I call them like the perfect non-print print. And this one works as that because you've got a lot of negative space within the print itself, meaning how much of it is the stripe and how much of it is the white or the ground color. So with this as your foundation, you can really add other textures, prints etc. over top of it to make it such a fun look. And of course, to me, like stripes and denim go together like peas and carrots. I love them. You definitely get a little bit of like that nautical, almost preppy-esque vibe. And I'm gonna add one piece over top of it to kind of take that a little step further. I'm gonna head over towards the rack to show you what I was thinking. Let me show you this fabulous little jacket. Again, you know I'm all about the third piece. I'm all about the jacket or the topper. This in almost like a structured lightweight tweed color is going to dress up this essential little striped tee, but they still feel like they go together. So it's such a great item. Again, keep it with you. I also, you know this, I love draping jackets over like editor style too, just to give yourself a little bit more versatility within that look. Such a great way to go. Speaking of a great way to go, I've got Miss Cat on standby. Why don't you come back out, show us look number 2. All right, so tee number 1, all about the ombre and those artisan techniques. Tee number 2, anything stripe and nautical inspired. Number 3, it's gotta be about a good graphic tee, right?
Perfect.
Yes. Now, what I love about a graphic tee like this is that it feels undeniably modern and age appropriate, right? Mm-hmm. I know sometimes I gravitate towards tees. I'm like, geez, like they're really cute, but what can I wear them with? This one, again, because it's got that beautiful drop shoulder on it, is automatically going to look a little dressier. And then because it's this beautiful, oversized floral, it feels so like you're wearing a piece of art, but with the comfort of a t-shirt.
Exactly.
Love. So to give this a little bit of a twist, I love pairing it back to the gray denim. It feels so fresh for summer. Mm-hmm. And the other thing is that I also love these little, again, like nautical inspired buttons that are running up the sides of it. Such a fresh way to do denim this summer because we know like denim never goes away, right? It is such a great way. So again, I've got one more piece that I want to add to this look and talk about adding some texture. Should we do it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to step right behind you. Look at this beautiful open stitch sweater. Now to me, like if you have a party to go to, if you have any concerns about kind of covering up, you know, your arms or looking for a little bit of coverage, like this like ticks all of the boxes for me. And again, I love the beautiful details here. This has this beautiful grosgrain ribbon that's coming up and attaching here with beautiful stamped hardware. Great little stitching that's running down the sleeves here, but it's really lightweight, right?
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
Yeah, so again, you're taking that essential little tee, this time with that great oversized statement and placed graphic print. I think that's important too, right? It makes it feel a little bit more modern to have it be something that is thoughtfully placed rather than just an all-over print, right?
Right.
Yeah. All right. You've got one more. Mm-hmm. I think we're probably saving like the showstopper for last. So let's see what you got. What's your favorite so far? I really am starting to love all over again, you know, these great graphic prints, but again, where they're feeling like more thoughtfully placed rather than just an all over print. Well, I do have one other great little jacket to show you. So we've talked about with a great little striped tee like this, pairing it back with something that feels more structured. But what about denim on denim? To me, again, heart, heart, exclamation points. I love mixing my denims together, and you can do it in a jacket too. Let me show you. So this is what's called chambray or tencel. So you get the look and the vibe of denim, but it is lightweight and perfect for those hotter summer months. And again, this has got this like easy little swing peplum along the bottom of it. Now, to me, the general rule of thumb is you can absolutely mix your denims, but try to have them be different shades. So this together, anchored by that great little striped tee, is so good. And of course, I would be remiss to not talk about the whole little accessories eye candy going on here as well. Have you checked out the new accessories from White House Black Market? They are so fun, and like this is a one-piece set. So you get that fabulous look of all of those layers without the guesswork of trying to figure out what goes with what and what's the right length. So these have multiple clasp closures behind it so that you can clip them all together and it's just like a one and done. And I love that, right? I think that fashion should be fun, but it should also be like super functional and easy, right? So definitely try those as well. All right, so we have talked about the artisan tee with that beautiful dip dye, the graphic tee, the striped tee, but now we're gonna go a little dressy with this, all right? Come on out. Could we really do a show with White House Black Market without something super chic and in black?
Right.
I mean, you just can't. I am loving this. So again, we've changed up the neckline and gone with this beautiful scoop neck, which is such a fresh alternative to the traditional V-neck. This is a little bit more of a cropped sleeve on it. And again, if we can show some of the details down here, this cropped jean with this lace applique on the bottom, oh my gosh, is like blowing my mind. And then if you've been with me for a second, you know I love a fancy flat. And I love fancy flats because, you know, we still are spending a lot of time at home. We're entertaining at home, having friends over, and how fun to be able to wear something that is like absolutely gorgeous, but that is functional in a flat, and you don't have to wear a heel all the time. I love it. All right, so as the essential move over little black dress, I'm calling it the little black tee, let's add a couple accessories to finish off this look, shall we? All right. So I want to give you this beautiful long piece, and I'm going to tell you why. What it's going to do for you is elongate you, and again, bring all of that beautiful energy upward. So it is lower down, so all of the energy again is going up towards your face. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, since we are, of course, going places, darling, let's pop on some beautiful shades. And now, once again, we've taken that last little black tee and you are looking so chic and summer ready. How do you feel?
I feel so good.
I mean, gorgeous. I really don't know how to choose which one is my favorite. I feel like we have identified like the top 5 tees that you must have in your wardrobe coming from our favorites at White House Black Market. Well, I hope that you have found this to be as inspiring and as fun as we have. As always, I am your style expert here, Brandy. Kat, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been so much fun.
Thank you.
We will be back at the same time next week over here. Until then, enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you guys all again soon. Thank you so much. Bye.